County. I'm chairman of the Republican Liberty Caucus of New Hampshire, RLCNH. And my email address is pretty simple, chairman@rlcnh.org. And I asked for just a few minutes to talk about how I can help you, how RLCNH can help you. We've probably endorsed some of you already. Our first round of endorsement was people who have voting records, because that's what we do. We analyze voting records. If you don't have a voting record, then we encourage all of you to go to rlcnh.org, and you'll see a menu pick for survey, and fill out the survey, and you may get endorsed within the week in our second round. So that's one thing we can do. We can endorse you. Second, and a lot of people have already benefited from this, I can provide you a voting list for your district that's a whole lot easier to use than what you can get from GOP Data Center. So all you have to do is go to rlcnh.org to newsletter. You sign up for the newsletter and fill in your county and district. I'll send you an Excel file of voters in your district. And it has street address, mailing address, and phone number. And unlike GOP Data Center, you can actually sort it reasonably by street number. Next, we can provide technical assistance about your opponents. How many of you are in primaries? Well, I have information about rhinos. If your opponents are good guys, I can't really help you. But if your opponents are really bad guys, I've got voting records for them. And you can read it for yourself. We've got an example right here that I'll hand out that's for Dick Hinch. The current majority leader is a rhino. And this is just an example of what the voting report looks like. If you don't have a primary, you get through the primary, then we can give you a voting report about your Democrat opponent. This happens to be Steve Shurtleff. But the Democrats tend to vote all together. They all vote the same. So I could give you a report for an unnamed Democrat that's probably going to fit your opponent. but I will give you one for your specific Democrat opponent. So those are the main ways I can help you. All you have to do is go to the rlcnh.org website or email me, chairman@rlcnh.org. And since he hasn't raised the 1-minute flag yet, I'll mention a couple things that were brought up today. If you look here at the voting report, you'll find a lot of things that have already been mentioned were bills that a lot of people voted badly on this year, and those same bills are going to come up next year. So take a look at what's on here, because it's going to come up again. And if you're interested in occupational licensure, talk to me later. I've got some ideas as to how we can do it a little more workably than what I did, of trying to get rid of a whole bunch of it all at the same time and ending up with 200 people in Reps Hall complaining that they're not being protected by the state. And the licensure, it's never the customers who are demanding that people be licensed. It's always the occupation wants to be licensed to keep other people out of whatever they're doing. Thank you.